So, I see this. Because I do not separate meditation from daily living. Otherwise, it's no meaning. So I see the importance of order during the waking hours, and therefore freeing the mind from the brain from conflict, all that during sleep. So there is total rest to the brain. That's one thing. Then, what is control? Why should I control? They have all said control. All religions have said control. Control, be without desire, don't think about yourself, all that. I say to myself, this is what they say. Can I live without control? You follow, sir?
Oh, yes, yes. One has to start that question too, at the very beginning.
I'm doing it. That's what we're doing.
Yes, my statement is a reflection, just a mirror to that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it possible to live without control? Because what is control? And who is the controller? The controller is the controlled. When I say, I must control my thought, the controller is the creation of thought. And thought controls thought. There's no meaning. One fragment controls another fragment. And yet, therefore, remain fragments. So I say, is there a way of living without control? Therefore, no conflict. Therefore, no opposites. Not one desire against another desire. One thought opposed to another thought. One achievement opposed to another achievement. So no control. Is that possible? Because I must find out. Follow, sir. It's not just asking a question, just leaving it alone. I've got energy now. Because I'm not carrying their burden anymore. Nor am I carrying my own burden. Because their burden is my burden. When I discard that, I've discarded this. So I've got energy. And I say, is it possible to live without control? And so that is tremendous thing. I must find out. Because the people who have control, they have said through control, you arrive at nirvana, heaven. To me that's wrong, totally absurd. So I see, can I live a life of meditation in which there is no control?
When intelligence breaks out, as we looked at before, then with it comes order. And that order...
Intelligence is order.
And intelligence is that order. The seeing is the doing.
Doing, yeah.
Therefore, there is no conflict at all.
Therefore, do I live a life? Not only is it possible, do I live it? I've got desires. I see a car, a woman, a house, a lovely garden, a beautiful clothes, or whatever it is. And instantly all the desires arise. And not to have a conflict, and yet not yield. If I have the money, I'll go and buy it. Which is obvious, but that's no answer. If I have no money, I say, well, I'm so sorry I have no money, and I'll get sometime, someday, I'll then come back and buy it. It's the same problem. But the desire is aroused. The seeing, contact, sensation, and desire. Now, that desire is there. And to cut it off is to suppress it.
Mm-hmm.
To control it is to suppress it. To yield to it is another form of fragmenting life into getting and losing. I don't know if
Yes, yes, yes.
So, to allow for the flowering of desire without control. You understand?
Yes, I do.
So the very flowering is the ending of that desire. But if you chop it off, it'll come back again. I don't know.
Yes, yes, it's the difference between a terminus and a consummation.
Yeah. So I let the desire come, flower, and watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it, not yield or resist. Just let it flower.
Mm-hmm.
And be fully aware of what is happening. Then there is no control.
And no disorder.
No, of course. Moment you control, there is a disorder. Because you're suppressing or all the rest of it. So that is disorder. But when you allow this thing to flower and watch it in the sense, be totally aware of it. The petals, the subtle forms of desire, to possess, not to possess a pleasure, not to possess a pleasure. You follow the whole of that movement of desire.
Exactly.